So let's start from a question first. Do you know the VR conference? Does anyone know? If you know, just raise up your hand. Oh, some of them you know it. Okay. So let me talk about my story first. How did I approach this technology? When I was a sophomore student, I told to Rosanna Leung, I'm so bored. I want to do some challenges. I like to write essay and look back to see how many words I have written. I like this feeling. And Rosanna Leung said that, just do research, and asked me to think about the research question and also the problem. At that moment, I didn't know what is a research question and problem. She guided me how to do the research step by step, and also introduced this technology to me. And she taught me how to operate the VR conference. So today I'm here to be a speaker because of her contribution. It's not only by me. And I also thinking that this kind of the technology will be getting more and more popular in the future, right? But some of the people, they will say, why do we need VR conference? Why don't we use Zoom, Google Meeting, or another virtual platform? They think the VR headset is very expensive. And all of those platforms are already enough for hosting a conference, right? Do you have some idea? Do you have this argument? Yes, I think you will. Why VR conference? Today, I'm not here to argue which platform you should use or which platform is the better. I just want to emphasize how the VR conference to bring the unique experience to you or to your customers. Can you imagine it? What kind of experience you will get? Give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Being there. What does that mean, being there? That means what you see, what you feel is real. Just play a game now. Now, follow my instruction. Close your eyes. And imagine you are connecting to the virtual world. When you open your eyes, welcome to the virtual room. Here is a VR conference. You will see I'm standing in front of you talking. When I'm talking, you will see my mouth is moving, right? You will also see your friend sitting next to you. That is how you feel, just like pretending a physical event. That is being there. And also, some of the people, they will ask me, so how do I need to prepare a VR conference? How? Actually, it's a very convenience. We just need to prepare the hardware and also the software. For the hardware, we have the laptop or computer if you want, a headset, and also a controllers. For the latest version, for the new one, we will say VR glasses. For the VR glasses, we don't need 2 receivers. But for the old version, we need 2 receivers. One is here. The other one is there. Do you know what is the function for the receiver? Can you guess it? Actually, the receiver is scanning your body movement. When you raise up your hand, and the character in the virtual world will follow your body. Same, raise up your hand. And also our main dishes. Virtual conference platform. I downloaded these 2 photos from this website. This is only one of the virtual conference room. It's not the only one. So need to think about how the VR conference platform provide the function to you first. The first one, think about now. Physical event, TEDx, we need PPT, we need some product or we need some document we want to discuss. We just need to click it, upload it on the system, and click the function. The PPT will automatically appear in front of you, just like here. If you want to adjust the size more bigger, you just need to click. You don't need to move the another stuff. Just like a physical event, we can't do it, right? But in the virtual room, you can. You just click the function, and you can adjust the size. And also the product. How big you want, how small you want. Just click it, and that's all. Very easy. But the problem is, Think about this one, laser pointer. In a physical event, we need laser pointer. But what if your laser pointer is broken? We need to fix it immediately, right? But in a physical event, we don't have this. In the virtual conference, we don't have this problem. We just need to click it, and the laser pointer, you can use it. That's all. It's very easy to use it, actually. And also the pen for the drawing. Can you see this man? This man? They are drawing something. Here, when I want to make a note here, when I draw something, you can't see. It's not help. But in a virtual room, it's help for your conference. You can make a note, make a key points here, and then you will see. So actually, the VR conference is how you to host a conference successfully and more efficient. So next one. I can tell you there are some limitations about the VR conference. And I'm here just want to list out 4 tips for you to host a successful VR conference. The first one is learning. What does that mean, learning? Actually, for me, it is not difficult to learn. But for some of the users, they are afraid to use a technology, especially a new technology. They don't know how to click the function. They don't know how to use the platform. When they touch the technology, they will say, oh my God, I don't know how to use it. So that's all you need to teach them how to use the VR conference in the easy way. For example, if you be an event organizer, host a conference, your customer age is around 40 to 50 years old, high age. Most of the high age people, they are afraid to use technology. So you need to think about how to teach them to use it. Not the whole articles, use more photo to guide them to know how to use it in an easy way, not a difficult way, okay? And also internet speed. Internet speed. For the virtual events, internet is very important. If your internet speed is not good enough, that will be in disaster. Just like the last year, I did a research, the experiment. One of the room, the Wi-Fi was not good enough and so terrible. I can tell you, promise, so terrible. And also the eyes and dizziness. For some of the people, they will think that if you wear a VR headset for a long time, you're easily to get a dizziness. So, in my opinion, if you really want to host a VR conference for your audience, try to make more break. Don't over 10 minutes. For now, for TEDx here, one session, we have 2 talks, around 40 minutes. So I recommend you, if you hold a long time for the physical event, okay, it's okay. But for the virtual event, no, don't do that. Don't over 10 minutes for a talk. So try to have more break after a session. 10 to 15 minutes, that's enough. So watch. You know this concept, you know this idea, so what? How can this concept and this idea help you? Actually, it's for your academic, for a future study. I can tell you VR conference is not developed very well. We still need to do some research to solve the problem. We need to find the problem and solve it. This one should be your topic for your further study. In my opinion, in the physical event, we know how to impress our audience. But in the virtual event, we don't know. In the physical event, we have staff to serve our audience. We have catering to impress our audience. But in the virtual room, we can't. It's so hard to impress our audience. That means you need to find the answer. And also for career. If you want to be an event planner, event organizer, this would be good for you. You know this concept. I can tell you for those professional event planner and organizer, they may not be able to host this kind of events successfully. Do you know why? Because it's very new. We need to practice and gain experience in order to avoid all of the risk. We learn from the past event. but this one is very new. So now, after this talk, you can go back to your home and try this platform with your friends and start to practice. This is good for you. So let's experience the virtual conference for our next event. Thank you.